and welcome to the Arya Bark Podcast Vlogmas Day 15. I had to think about that there. That is not good. How is everyone? I hope you're well. I'm very, very excited. Not going to lie. I'm very, very, very excited. There's only 2 more sleeps until patch. Yes, I'm very excited. I have got... Sorry, Arya's protecting it. I've got my list of the projects that I want to finish for my finish 9, not make 9, I'm finishing 9. And I do have a few projects on that I also want to get done. First of all, Advent, I have opened it. And today's colour is this. How stunning is that? That's so pretty. I do have 2 I need to wind up, because I never wound up. Yesterday's actually been pretty. It's so pretty. Love it. So thank you guys. I cannot wait to get that in. I'm a wee bit behind. Not going to lie. I'm a wee bit behind. Oh, and there's more love hearts there. I think Alex and Danny know that I'm like obsessed with love hearts. So, anthology throw. I forgot to put a stitch marker in to show where I was yesterday. So, what day am I on? That would have been a useful bit of information to know. Day 8 has gone in. And again, under my backside. Yes, I'm on day 8. Day 8 has gone in. I'm doing that just now. This is one of the shorter rows on the anthology throw. So I may need to start and run this Christmas stitch markers. I'm still enjoying it. The last eyelet row took forever. The rows are getting, albeit the stitch count hasn't changed in a good few rows. The rows are getting longer. It's taking a while to get all the way around. Day 8 is just knit rows. There's no eyelets, so I should be able to get them in quite quickly. And I need to stop knitting on this because I've got Zoom very shortly. So I'm going to stick this back in my bag and I will work on it later. Other thing that I worked on is the My Yarny Corner Unite, which is the Vertices Unite by Stephen West. This is it here. Section 1 is now complete. Oh, showing you it the wrong way around. Section 1 is now complete. I finished that yesterday. And I've gone on to section 2. That has been done. It is going to be awesome. I am now using, get my trusty stitch marker yarn cards. I am now using Move Mountains, which is that one, and Crochet, which is this one. This section isn't as long. There isn't as much to get done, and I've just found my needle stoppers, so I'm going to stick them back on. Yeah, this section isn't as long. I've literally just to repeat these 2 rows, this one and this one, 16 times. I have done it 1, 2. So I'm literally going on to my 3rd one. I've did that. I've not done any work on Ryan's socks as yet. I will get them done at some point, just not at this present moment. Plan for today, we have Zoom with the lovely Mandy from Mouse's Makes in about half an hour. Again, I'm not going out. It is still quite slippy outside, and I'd rather not break my neck, to be perfectly honest. So the plan is just to stay inside, stay warm, stay cosy and knit. I think what I'll do this morning, I'll work on my anthology throw, get more of that done tonight. Possibly work more on the Vertices Unite. And then after dinner, work on Mr. Bark's socks, because they've not been worked on in a few days. And I'm literally just going round for about 60, 70 rows before I put the heel in. So yeah, that's my plan for today. Now, what I'm going to do, projects that I'm going to work on. As I said in an earlier vlog, I am not going to do a make 9. I'm trying to think if I've ever done a make 9. I don't think I have ever done a make 9, purely because there's far too many shinies and I wasn't wanting to commit myself. However, I do have a lot of projects on the go. So instead of a make 9, I'm going to do a finish 9. Projects that I'm wanting to finish. Now, these are not in specific when I'm going, how quickly I'm going to do them. Well, the first one is. The first one and the last one are likely to be the first 2 to get done. The last one only because I know once I get back into it, there isn't really that much to do to it. Number 1, because I really need to get him finished because I want him badly. So, the first one, stick a picture in, is the Manitoba Yeti by Cheryl McTavish. Love him to bits. I'm wanting to get Manny finished. He's been sitting way longer than he should have done. I think what I might do is rip his body back out and start again, that way I can keep proper track of where I am. Number 2 on the list. Number 2 is the Counting Sheep blanket by Lisa Hannan Fox. This project is going to be the main one that I get finished. Obviously it is, well, it's supposed to be a blanket. I'm not making a blanket, I'm making a wall hanging. I need to find out how big that section is, because that's going to determine how big I then make the actual blanket. Because I think you repeat that, you do like the 3 charts and then you repeat that one again. That does take a lot of time. Obviously it is double knitting, it takes time to do a row. I think the last time that I actually properly worked on it, it was taking me about an hour and a half to an hour and 3/4 to finish a row, depending on how many changes there is in it. Again, I do want that one finished. Obviously I've put a lot of time and effort into it up until now. It seems a waste just leaving it there. Number 3 is the My Yarny Corner Unite. That I can see getting finished. I have put more work on it, which is a bonus, which is more than can be said for most of the projects on here. I have put work on it recently. Again, I'm still really enjoying it. Even despite the fact that I'd finished, I was nearly at the end of section 2 and I realised that I'd made a mistake. Ripped it all out and started it again. Didn't bother me. It's not fazed me one little bit. Still want that finished. Number 4, I'll stick a picture in because I don't know if this has actually been shown. This is the Harvest Season Shawl by Ailbíona McLochlainn. Let's be honest, it wouldn't be me if there's no at least 6 Ailbíona McLochlainns in my finish 9. This is a steeped shawl. I was lucky enough to test. I did do a great big chunk and loved it. Then had a moment and mucked it up and restarted it. I've not actually got round to finishing it. I am wanting to get this shawl finished because it is stunning. That comes with a blouse, the shawl, a hat. I think there's something else. There was 5 in the collection. and now it's going to irritate me. Note to self, do not go into Ravelry and look for stuff, because all you do is start adding more Ailbíona patterns to your project page. Right, so we have mittens, socks, a blouse, the shawl. Was there only 4? 5. There's 4. Okay, so we've got 4 patterns. Mittens, socks, blouse and a shawl. And Heather, in case you're wondering, I've added the thrifty socks. Thrifty Marla's socks. Let's see if I can find a proper decent picture of the socks. That just makes me look like I'm obsessed with Anna. But there we go. Because let's face it, I'm obsessed. I maybe do a pair of them for Ryan for his work boots because he's complaining that he's freezing. So that's the plan. I'm going to finish the Harvest Shawl and then probably cast on everything else because it's me. Number 5, again, Ailbíona McLochlainn, is the Arn circle. I'll stick a picture into the circle. The Arn circle is pretty much what it says on the tin. It is a circle made with Arn. It just popped into my head. All I've really got to do is knit 2 sleeves. All I've really got to do is knit 2 sleeves and the rest of the ribbon. So technically I could possibly get that finished quite quick. So that might be Arya. That might be number 3 on the list of how high up the list it is. That's like closer to the top of getting finished on number 5. Number 6 is the Guilloche by Arya Bark McLochlainn. That is a jumper that I'm making for Ryan. I was supposed to be doing it along with Ailbíona, Heather and Angela. And I've not finished it. Life turned into a bit of a dumpster fire, to be honest. Again, no overly concerned about how quick that gets done. It's for Ryan. I have finished the ribbon on the main body of the pattern. No any issues. That one's a bottom up construction. I do kind of find it easier doing top down, but again, no 100% bothered. Next one is Andrew's cardigan. I did check with Andrew yesterday and he still wants his Krabby Pants cardigan. Stick a picture in. This is Great Love by Ankestrick. He's still wanting that. I do need to rip it back a bit to rectify the mistakes. Again, I'll do that when... Number 8 on the list is the Rainbow Blúirí. Again, it is Blúirí by Ailbíona McLochlainn. That has sat for, actually since last year, because I decided it would have been easier doing just the one colour rather than doing the multicoloured one. I have everything to finish that. I've got the yarn, I've got the buttons. There is absolutely nothing stopping me from knitting that jumper, the cardigan, except for the fact that other shiny things. So I need to get that finished. The last one that I really do want to get finished next year is Nightfall Shawl by Aklori Designs. Again, I'll stick a picture in. This is a Tunisian shawl with a lace detail on it. Lace pattern on it. I love that shawl. I know if I get started on it again, it'll be finished in no time at all. Again, that got put to the side because there was other shiny things. Now I rattled through that quick as you like. I really do need to pull my finger out my backside and get it done. So that is the 9 projects that I definitely want to have finished by next year. However, there's 1 or 2 other projects that I want to make. Now I'll do the 2 of these together. There's the Starflake and the Starflanket, because who doesn't need another several Stephen West projects added on your needles. These are both by Stephen West. Mandy is starting our Starflake make-along, starting on the 1st of January. And not only do I want the Starflake, I want the Star Blanket. I love my Slip Extravaganza blanket. And our cult leader Nancy, who is Kitty Scrapper on YouTube, linked down below, is our cult leader. And she has assured me if I did the Starflake and the Star Blanket, I will be one stage closer to the golden shorts. And who doesn't want to be closer to the golden shorts? Yeah. However, imaginary awards, I'm all for it. So, Starflake and Star Blanket. First one. Now the next one that I want to make, and I am wholeheartedly blaming Alex from my Yarny Corner, is the Festive Cheercowl by Hannah Notwell. I am starting to cover Alex's cowl quite badly. It looks stunning. Now, I have minis coming out my backside, not literally, figuratively. I have an entire tower unit of plastic tubs, full of them. I found a bag under my desk that is full of them. I don't have any of the scrappy projects, but they're all full of minis. There's hundreds of them. I've got minis coming out my ears. I had considered, you can do it where it's 24 10 gram minis or 12 20 gram minis for the larger size. Part of me wants to buy 24 minis specifically for it. However, I do have a butt-ton load of minis sitting. I could quite easily, there's nothing saying that I have to use 24. I could technically use 48 5 gram minis. Because I do have a bucket, I have a drawer that's just full of stuff that's been in all 3 blankets. So I'm kind of needing to get rid of that. So yeah, that could, 3 blankets, who am I kidding? I've got 4. So I could do that. That is a plan. I'm not going to buy minis, people. I'm going to use what I've got. Next one, number 4, is the old sweatshirt socks by Knit. Again, Alex, I'm blaming you. It's your fault. You lead me astray. I have no willpower. And if you believe that, you believe anything. Alex has made a couple of pairs of these and I love them. I do wear a lot of socks. My goal is to have 365 pairs of socks. 31 of which will all be Christmas ones for December. Haven't quite reached that goal yet, however, I am working my way to it. The light has got really weird. No, not made it any better. Yeah. So that's another one. Another one that I am blaming Alex for is the library socks, which are by the kitchen sinks shop. That may have possibly fallen into my basket, along with 8 other patterns yesterday. Alex has made these. These are lovely. More than likely either going to be socks for Andrew or socks for Ryan, or socks for all 3 of us. That again could be a plan. Number 6 is dishcloth. As you may know, the kitchen sink shop bring out dishcloths each month for an entire year. I got this year's ones sent by email. I have made none. So I want to get last year's ones done. I want to get, if they're doing it again next year, I want to get next year's one done. Because yes, I need to make dishcloths now. And number 7 is not a specific pattern. It is more an idea. Next year I would like to make 12 pairs of socks. Now I have put down 12 pairs of socks and 12 Christmas socks. Given that I start work at the end of January, the chances of me finishing everything on this list, as well as knit 2 pairs of socks every month, and all the other 6 projects that I want to start, I am hoping that I will have a chance to knit on the sock during downtimes and meetings and other stuff. So that could be a possibility. I'm going to say 12 pairs straight off, some of them being Christmas socks. Ideally 12 pairs plus some Christmas socks. These will not, socks that won't be included will be socks for Ryan and Andrew. I want 12 new pairs of socks. So for any of the Zoom ladies that heard me say I am going to be calming down my knitting, yeah, I don't think that's happening. I am not going to be overly concerned if I don't get it done. There is a couple of projects on there that I really do need to get finished. The Star Flanket and the Star Flake, I will do them. The only thing that wasn't on that list, actually there's 2. There's one for the finishing stuff, is the Twists and Turns for the Stephen West MCAL this year, and the Stephen West MCAL next year. I don't know realistically if I will be able to keep up with McLochlainn. I'm not going to no do it. Let's be honest, that's no me. So yeah, that is my plans at the moment. Again, all plans are subject to change because new shines. And I forget, like, what colour my Starflake's going to be. Still cannot for the life of me remember what blooming colour I said I was going to make that Starflake. I now have 10 days to figure out what colour I want that to be. The Star Flanket, I do know what colours I'm wanting to make it. I just need to find a shop that sells it. I was going to order from the warehouse. So that is my plans. Oh, thank you so much. Have you brought everybody, do you want everybody to see your gingerbread man? It is such a pretty gingerbread man. Is it your gingerbread? Is it your gingerbread man? He's lovely. Right now. Have you not managed to break it yet? He still squeaks. If it wasn't that you're on a sugary peg, I would turn the camera around so you can see Arya death stare the gingerbread man because he's... Would you like to come and get you? Would you like to say hello to everybody? Come and say hello. Come and say hello. Are you showing everybody your gingerbread man? Are you going to kill him now? The fact that that entire thing fits in your mouth is very scary. Yes, so it is now the back 11. I better shift my bum. I have Zoom with Mandy. And I don't want to be late. So, I probably won't be back on this evening. I think Mr. Bark was talking about taking me out for dinner. Now, I'm quite a hermit. And that idea does not fill me with deep joys. However, I don't know if we're ordering something then, which would be my preference, or if we're going out for dinner. I probably won't get back on. I do, however, hope you have a very, very crafty evening, and I will see you back here again tomorrow. Bye!